to another edition of Sports Update here on Remo TV. This is the weekend edition where we bring you the recap of everything that has gone down during the week and those that will be going down this weekend. This weekend is going to be packed because we have a lot of games from the German Bundesliga, and of course we will be having the decider, one of the deciding games of the La Liga Santander this season, which is the El Clasico, Real Madrid against the FC Barcelona. That would be one of the deciders to who will remain on top of the log in the La Liga Santander table. As you can see, that it is presently led by Atletico Madrid with just 1 point, and behind Atletico is FC Barcelona with 3-point lead in Real Madrid. It is definitely a very close tie, But before we go into the full stories for today, a big congratulations to the family of Antoine Griezmann as he welcomed his third child called Ibom Griezmann. Well, a lot of people said he named the child after Jordi Alba of FC Barcelona, but that's just on the lighter side. Congratulations to him. And one thing that has really captured the attention of people about the birth, the childbearing of Antoine Griezmann's wife is that every of our 3 children were being given birth to on the 8th of April, 8th of April 2015, 8th of April 2019, 8th of April 2021. Well, maybe she's also a perfect player, just like her husband. A very big congratulations to them. A lot of players have sent their well wishes to the family, and we believe happiness will not end in the family of Antoine Griezmann. Quickly away from that, let me tell you that contrary to the information an update that was on different social media yesterday about the sudden suspension of the ongoing 2020 National Sport Festival in the Edo State. Reporters got into us late yesterday evening that there is nothing of such, that the competition continues, that though there might be speculations because of lack of funds and materials, the Edo State government contemplated suspending the competition. But you know, nothing can be done by the government of Edo State without the attention of the Minister of Youth and Sports, talking about his Honorable Sunday Dare. And yesterday, Honorable Sunday Dare came up to say that the competition continues as the bill to the money to be released to Edo State was at the last stage yesterday. And late yesterday evening, we got the report that the federal government has paid the sum of 500 million naira to the account of Edo State to further monitor and spend on the ongoing competition, because you know we saw reports of athletes not being fed properly, athletes not being lodged in a very good hotel or accommodation, as the case may be, due to lack of fund and all. But even before the competition started at all, I can reiterate that I said it on the show that Honorable Sunday Dare said everything would be put in place to make sure that this year's National Sport Festival goes as scheduled, and without doubt the competition continues big time. And we can see a lot of states having won a lot of big trophies, gold, silver, bronze, while there are some states that has not won any medal at all. At about 4 p.m. yesterday, when we saw the medal list, we got to know that Ogun State has just 3 bronze medals, no gold, no silver. Well, not too good, not too bad. I just hope before the competition ends, they would come home with bigger trophies, with bigger medals, and with accolades that we would not forget in the history of Ogun State alive. And I am promising you here on the show that when the competition finally comes to an end, I would bring on the show one of the officials that led the team Ogun to the Edo State Sports Festival, and we would discuss how the journey has been so far. Quickly away from that, let me tell you that during the week we saw another match day in the Nigerian National League, where Remo Stars hosted the Ibom Youth, and the game was a very tough one. But at the end of the day, we saw Remo Stars defeat Ibom Youth 3 goals to nil, and now the boys of Coach Daniel Ogumodede has now extended their lead on the table with 3 points, and now The coach is so comfortable and so confident that yes, these guys has all it takes to qualify for the next season Nigerian Professional Football League, and he has urged every of their friends home and abroad to keep calm and never stop believing in them, as he would always put everything necessary to ensure that the effectiveness and the productivity of the guys on the pitch of play would not or never deteriorate, as the case may be. Also, away from that, this week we saw the UEFA Champions League quarter-final first leg where big teams faced each other, and the first match on my list here is PSG defeating Bayern Munich 3-2. We saw 2 wonderful goals from Kylian Mbappe and 2 assists from Neymar. Well, a lot of people have said that Neymar is now reaching his aging state in the football career, but not to forget that this guy still gave 2 assists in the last game against Bayern Munich, despite the speculation surrounding his career at PSG and speculations insinuating that there is possibility that Neymar comes to FC Barcelona next season. That is just by the way this guy still keeps giving us the top-notch performance as he has always, and now PSG has the edge, just as they've defeated Bayern Munich 3-2, and we cannot wait to see whether Bayern Munich will be able to give a shocker in the return leg when they travel to France to play against PSG, still without their top man Lewandowski. Also, Chelsea defeated FC Porto 2-0. A good one for the guys of Thomas Tuchel as they put up a very wonderful performance, and Chilwell, as you all know, was praised to be the fighter on that day because he gave the last goal a very good one. Well, even before the game, I discussed with some of my guys in the studio, my boss and all. We joked about the game, and I said Porto would defeat Chelsea Football Club, and I told them that if Chelsea should win, I would not come to the studio again. But surprisingly, Chelsea won the game, but you know, my superiors say I shouldn't worry, I can come to the studio. That is just what the game is all about. That is just a game of football. Chelsea defeats FC Porto in the first leg of the UEFA Champions League quarterfinal, and I hope when Porto travels to play against Chelsea, they would be able to return the deficit goal. Also, Manchester City defeated Borussia Dortmund 2-1, and Real Madrid, the shocker of the week, defeated Liverpool 3-1. A lot of people believe there is possibility that Madrid defeat Liverpool regarding the current form of Liverpool not being at their best, but nobody has ever seen or thought or rather believed that the goal score line would move up to 3. I think that is just what the sport is all about. You cannot expect what comes, and you need to be ready for whatever that comes. And also, should we now conclude that this is the season for the boys of Pep Guardiola to claim the UEFA Champions League trophy? Because you know, right from history, since Pep Guardiola got to Manchester City, the quarterfinal has always been their last place. But the first leg now has seen them defeat Dortmund 2-1. Hence, a lot of people believe this is the time the boys of Pep Guardiola need to grab the bull by the horn and go further in this competition, as they believe that yes, they have everything it takes to qualify for the final of the UEFA Champions League. Also, a lot of games will be happening this weekend. This weekend it is going to be a very busy weekend, as Crystal Palace will be hosting the Blues Chelsea Football Club, and the Real Madrid will be hosting FC Barcelona in the Spanish La Liga. Satanda, it's gonna be a tough one. The El Clasico, one of the biggest football match in the whole world, one of the biggest game in La Liga, and one of the biggest game in Spain. El Clasico. We hope the better sides win, but you know, I am a Barcelona fan. I would always want FC Barcelona to win, but I would not dispute the fact that these two teams, they are presently at their best, and any one of them can carve the win out of the game. The better sides win, as this is gonna be a big decider to what the table and the loggers will be on the La Liga Santander. Also, in the MPFL, the Nigerian Professional Football League, Adamawa United will be playing against Atlant FC, and the Warri Wolves will be playing against Kano Pillars. Now you see, it is going to be a very tough week. To be part of the conversation, you can visit us on every of our social media platforms: Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter at official Remo TV. And for more details and info, also, you can check us out on our website at www.remotv.com.ng. Please go into this weekend and enjoy, relax, and don't forget to stay jiggy. Bye for now.